Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Blessing and peace for you all. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin. Sayyidina wa maulana Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajmain, amma ba'd. Ulama anal kiram wa habaiban al afadil, masyayikhina wabil khusus sahibul fadilah, our excellency Dr. Yoon Jin Moon as the president of Global Peace Conference, all the speakers and the delegates. I am standing in front of you all. I would like to talk about living in harmony, a Nahdlatul Ulama perspective. Why Nahdlatul Ulama perspective, not Islamic perspective? Because all Nahdlatul Ulama members, 70 million members of Nahdlatul Ulama in Indonesia must be Muslims. But not all Muslim of Indonesia as members of Nahdlatul Ulama. I am greatly honored to speak to you today on the important topic of peace, which has brought together distinguished leaders from around the world in this morning. How are we to reconcile with one another when cultural values, political ideologies, and religious principles are in conflict? This is an important question, not only on the Korean Peninsula and in East Asia, but actually everywhere in the world. My homeland of Indonesia is archipelago in Southeast Asia, consisting 17,000 islands. Indonesia has 240 million people, make it the fourth most populous nation in the world after China, India, and the United States. At least 300 different ethnic groups have been counted in Indonesia, and there are an estimated 737 living local languages. 737 living local languages, but we use Bahasa Indonesia as a national language. Although Muslim represent a large majority of Indonesian people, we have significant also Protestant, Roman Catholic, Hindu, and other indigenous or local faiths. Considering this diversity, the Muslim majority has a particular responsibility to be an agent of peace, to acknowledge differences in experience and outlook, and so seek accommodation through the tenet of our faith and emphasize tolerance and respect for others. As the country's largest Muslim organization, Nahdlatul Ulama has a singular role to keep tolerance and respect, and not just as an abstract principle, but as an ethic that can make root in the heart of Indonesian Muslim. Since the establishment of the beloved Republic of Indonesia, Nahdlatul Ulama has accepted the principle of Pancasila as a state ideology, for it contains not only substantive religious values, but also a very deep expression rooted in Indonesian culture. Pancasila consists of two Sanskrit words, Pancha meaning five, and Sila meaning principles. It comprises 5 principles held to be inspirable and interrelated, and which have proven to bridge the many differences among Indonesian people. Pancasila, one belief in the one and only God, just and civilized humanity, the humanity of Indonesia, democracy guided by the inner wisdom in the anonymity arising out of deliberation among representatives, and social justice for the whole of the people of Indonesia. Pancasila as ideology has become a meeting point, especially in the fierce debate between those expecting Indonesia to be a secular state and those expecting it as an Islamic state. Considering that Indonesia is a predominantly Muslim country, holding diverse social groups with different cultures and faith together in a sustainable way is a heavy task actually. But the key ingredient of a successful multicultural and multi-faith society, according to Nahdlatul Ulama opinion, is moderation. Moderation, which is the opposite of extremism. Moderation, tawasud. Extremism, tatarruf. The teaching of moderation or tawasud in Islam is very clear. Islam emphasizes moderation and balance in every dimension of human conduct. The Quran says, we made you to be the community of middle path. This is verses Al-Baqarah 143. Moderation could be close or could close the gap between conscience and doctrine, between what can be achieved and what should be achieved, and between right and responsibilities, together with other virtues, namely peace, salam, or silm, or Islam, justice, al-adalah, freedom, al-huriyah, tolerance, tasamuh, balance, tawazun, consultation, asyuro, and equality, al-musawa. Moderation will make people free from suffering and guide them to true happiness here on the earth and the day after. Actually, in relation with this, on July 18 and 19, 2011, there has been held also a consultative meeting between Nahdlatul Ulama and the Afghanistan delegate led by Professor Burhanuddin Rabbani, the head of High Council of Peace in Afghanistan, consisting of clerics, scholars, as well as community leaders of Afghanistan in Jakarta, on the initiative of Nahdlatul Ulama, with the main goal is to pave the way toward peace in Afghanistan. And today, the same day with the Global Peace Convention here in Korea, this meeting is continued in Turkey. My brothers and sisters, happy audience, ladies and gentlemen, moderation actually is teachable value. It is based on a fundamental respect for the right of others. The word today is competitive environment, and our school try to prepare our youth succeed through challenging academic study. South Korea in particular has excelled and grown prosperous. China now has become the world's second largest economy, but material prosperity to the exclusion of spiritual prosperity is its own kind of poverty, which lead away from human happiness. Here I would suggest that moderation is a welcome value even in materially prosperous countries that we know face many grave social problems, such as family breakdown and substance abuse. So I encourage our educator, our policymaker, our leaders in the world or in social service sector to educate balanced human being whose whole life, not just material life, cultivated with care and respect each other. Each great human life deserves nothing less. This is the Islamic teaching as Islam as rahmatan lil alamin. The blessing of Islam for peace in the world. Thank you for your kind attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Blessing for you all.